going on, guys? Steve here from InvestorMaverick.com. It's day number 7 of our Uber and Lyft case study where I'm testing out how much you can make in Seattle. Usually Sundays are typically better during the day, but I got so much other stuff going on, so I tend to work during the day and then try to drive at night. So nighttime is usually hit or miss. So it's 7 o'clock right now. We're making our way to Seattle, and let's see how it goes. I haven't really checked the schedule on events or anything, so hopefully there's some events, maybe some sporting things or some shows, church stuff, who knows. So we'll see how it goes. We're 30 minutes in, just kind of drove through downtown Seattle. Usually I would get a ride, but now since, oh dang, it looks nice over here. Really been getting lucky with the weather here lately. It hasn't rained in over a week, knock on wood. What was I gonna say? Yeah, usually I get a ride going through like downtown area, but now I'm making my way up kind of by UW, see if we can get anything over there. But at least it's a nice day, can't complain. We're 54 minutes in, and we only made $11. I picked up this group of people from LA out here for a wedding. Cool talking to them. Yeah, we're not off to a good start, guys. We're below minimum wage right now, $11 an hour. So we're an hour and 22 minutes in, only $28 so far. Not good. Not good at all, but we're still going. Hopefully we get some longer rides, maybe some airport rides. Usually are the saving grace, unless I just take somebody like an hour outside of Seattle and then like an hour back somehow. It's kind of hard to catch up at this point, but we'll see. We're 2 hours and 15 minutes in, and yeah, not good. We're only at $39 so far, and I believe that comes out to around $17 an hour. So drastic difference compared to the last 6 days here. I'm sure if I drove earlier in the day I probably would have did better, but yeah, that's why I usually don't drive later at night on Sundays. But if I got nothing else going on, I'll do it and give it a gamble. But yeah, tonight was not a gamble, so I'm kind of just slowly making my way back home right now. Just dropped somebody off a little farther down here, but yeah, $7, not much of a difference here. All right, guys, so I'm back home, and I just want to wrap up day 7 here. It's actually the next day. Once again, super tired. I kind of passed out when I got home, but for our total here for May 22nd on Sunday, we did not do that great at all. It was technically the worst day, and I made $10.95 with Uber. For Lyft, I made $28.53. The total hours were 2 hours and 40 minutes driven, total $39.48. And then the hourly was $14.84 or 84 cents an hour. I wish it was $84. Shoot. So yeah, $14.84 an hour. And the total for the whole week was $11.76 and 16 cents. So $1,176.16, with the average hourly being $35.65 per hour with 33 hours driven. So not bad. I mean, the Sunday kind of brought that down a lot. Sundays are usually a hit or miss for me. It really depends on what's going on. Unfortunately, yesterday there wasn't much going on. I didn't see any events. I didn't see any sporting events. I didn't even get an airport ride. So that was really unfortunate. And I think a lot of times, too, people are getting ready for work the next day. They're trying to get home early. They're trying to finish up on stuff, whatever it may be. So I kind of cut my losses and just drove back home and just, passed out. So this is kind of overall, bird's eye view of what I made for the week. And obviously it's going to change every week. And then it's also going to be different for every state that you're in or even city that you're in. So in Seattle proper, you're going to make the most. And then outside of that into King County, it's going to drastically drop. And then even outside of King County and other counties, it's even lower per mile and per minute is how you get paid. So if you guys are interested in signing up and being an Uber driver or a Lyft driver, make sure to use the links down below. I do get an affiliate commission out of that. I would really appreciate the support. It does help me make more of these kinds of videos. This was a pretty rough week because I already work 60 hours a week in my day job. So throwing another 33 hours on top of that, I really just didn't have any breaks. But I'm really committed to getting these numbers out and helping people understand, how much you can make with, side gigs and other investments like crypto, stocks, and real estate, or, even GPU mining. So let me know the next app. I might try out some DoorDash. I did that in the like a couple of years ago. I did it during the pandemic, and it was okay. It didn't make as much as Uber and Lyft, but it was a decent supplement to this because there weren't any rides during the pandemic. Obviously, everybody was at home, so everyone was delivering food, so had to swap one for the other. I personally like driving Uber and delivering people, not food, because there's so much that can go wrong with delivering food, and I don't know, I'm not a big fan. So with that said, guys, let me know if you have any other questions about driving Uber and Lyft. I've been doing this for, I think, almost, 5.5 years now, and I've done over 20,000 rides. And it's been a great way for me to not only make extra money, but it's also a great backup plan, let's say, with a pandemic happening, or, maybe you lose your job and you need something to fall back on, or if you want to make extra money, you can, and to invest in things like I did with, those yield farming things or arbitrage trading. So it gives me that extra pocket money to really test out different things and to invest in other things that really just compound and help me make more money in the long run. So with that said, it was fun making these videos. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with anybody that's interested in becoming an Uber driver. And I got more videos to come this week. I'm trying to crank out at least 2 to 3 videos a day because I'm really trying to become a YouTube partner so I can start making money with this channel. And we're really, really excited and looking forward to becoming that, so I can show people how much you can make with a YouTube channel. So I'm really trying to hustle these videos. Really appreciate your guys' support, and we'll see you guys in more videos to come. All right, see you guys later.